Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It's the first Monday in July. It is July 7th, 2025, and this is Monday Morning Motivation. Hey, Marie and Denise and Sherry and Madonna. So nice to see you guys here today. Um, a lot of my Monday morning motivation, my food for thought comes from just personal experiences that I'm having in my life and the lessons that I am gathering and garnering from these experiences. So, in case you missed it, I recently got some goats, dairy goats, and I already have a little bit of experience with goats, but there has been such a big learning curve, unexpectedly large. And I was thinking about that this morning because I'm still in the midst of it. Like I'm still in the learning curve phase. I was thinking about how change, we seem to be so resistant to change or tenuous about upcoming changes. And I think a lot of times when we have change in our life, even if it's something that we brought on ourselves, very intentionally. um, Part of the issue with the experience of change is that there's a learning curve. There's a learning curve to new circumstances always. And that learning curve can feel frustrating because when you don't know how to do something well, or you don't have the experience to do something in an experienced way, it can feel really, really frustrating. You can question all of your life decisions. Not that I've done that. You can wonder how you got to be the crazy goat lady. I don't like there's a lot of thoughts that you can have about the changes that are happening in your life because you're experiencing a learning curve. And the same thing applies to our clutter. There's a learning curve with decluttering, with home organization, with home management, and it very much depends on your circumstances. So you may have been down the road of decluttering before and it may have gone great. And then all of a sudden, happens, circumstances change, and you have to declutter again, and for whatever reason, it's not that easy this time. There's a change, there's a learning curve. You're adapting to your new circumstances. You're adapting to all different things, and that learning curve is difficult. But I want to remind everyone we are very capable of learning new things, whether we choose to or are forced to, right? We're very, very capable. Imagine how difficult it was for you to be a child learning beginner math, learning beginner spelling, learning all of those beginner things. And now you don't even think twice about that stuff. The same will happen with your decluttering. The same will happen with all of the changes in your life and all of the learning curves that you have experienced, will experience, and are experiencing. So, the best thing that we can do is embrace the learning curve. Look at it as a positive. See how far you can take it. Like, what else can you add on and learn and just become an area expert in your decluttering or raising dairy goats or whatever the circumstance may be. Um, yeah, Madonna says, for me, the learning curve was in trusting my decisions to let things go. And that's why we always say start with easy stuff when you're decluttering. Start with the easy stuff because you do have to develop trust in yourself. And that is a learning curve. Not develop trust in yourself, develop trust in your decision making. Know that if you let something go, the consequence, and you need it in the future, the consequence is most likely extremely minimal. And you can trust your gut. You can trust that the future is going to provide for you. You can embrace the learning curve and just see what happens. See what happens. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Vicky. It's so nice to see everyone here this morning. I hope you all had a wonderful week last week. Hopefully it was a great start to the official, well, I don't know when the official summer starts. I guess it depends on your area of the country. I feel like July 4th is kind of like our summer kickoff here in the Northeast. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful week last week. And let's dive in and learn as much as we can about this new experience we're having decluttering this week. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye, everyone.